Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 3 transfers Man United need to do this summer, which will make us challenge for the league. So, in at number 1, we have Jaden Sanchez. On the right wing, we're a little bit short, and with rumours about Edinson Cavani going, Greenwood is going to... I don't personally think we need a striker, because Martial, Greenwood, if both of them get injured, Rashford can play number 9. So that's 3 there, right there. Then we've got Dan James, backup winger, Amad Diallo, and if we sign Sancho, there's another one there. And we've also got Palestri on loan. So, Jaden Sanchez would bring goals, assists, he would provide crosses, if we do keep Cavani, straight onto his head. Do you see what the stats are? The last 7 games, as I'm recording this right now, that Jaden Sanchez has been injured for Dortmund. They've only won 2 out of 7 to a difference of a 5 wins and 2 draws when they had Jaden Sanchez. So Jaden Sanchez is vital for the Dortmund system, and Haaland hasn't scored in 7 goals because since Jaden Sanchez hasn't been in that team. I think we should get Jaden Sanchez because he's just futures. He's young. He's ready to learn more things. He can bring experience even though he's still young. He's played in the Bundesliga for 2 seasons now, I think. Yep. And look, he might cost 50. He might cost between 50 and 70 million, depending on what space Borussia Dortmund finish in the league. But Jaden Sanchez for me is a must signing that we need to get. We should have got him last season, but the Glazers are stupid and they're the shittest board probably in the league, apart from Newcastle. So, at number 1, well, it's not in order, but the first signing we should get is Jaden Sanchez. Let's have a look at the second one. So, guys, in at number 2, we have Declan Rice. Declan Rice would be a perfect fit for Manchester United in this current moment, and he could help us challenge for the league. We need a top quality CDM. In my opinion, McTominay's not a CDM, he's a box-to-box, and that's why he should be being played as a backup to Pogba or Van der Beek. Fred is just a ball winner, he's not a CDM, he's a box-to-box like McTominay. Matic can't do it week in, week out, he's older now, he's getting past it. He can have a good game here and there, but yeah, he's not top quality anymore. So with Declan Rice, another reason why we should get him, he's got leadership qualities, he's still young, he's English, so the English media will love him and they won't go against him. We can also use a swap deal with Jesse Lingard, because obviously Jesse Lingard's tearing up trees for West Ham at the minute, and I'm sure West Ham would want to sign him. So we could do some sort of swap deal plus cash, or they could, how it's looking, it could just be a straight swap deal because Jesse Lingard's doing a madness, isn't it? But Declan Rice is that solid CDM which would give the licence to Bruno and Pogba, if they both play in the midfield, to push forward, to get at the defence, and they won't have to track back as much because Declan Rice can hold a midfield on his own. There's questions around his defensive abilities sometimes, and some people have said to me, yeah, but he's got Souček next to him, helping him out. That is a good point. You can't really argue with that because Souček is a very good CDM. But I personally think Declan Rice can make that step up to a bigger club. No offence to West Ham, but yeah, I think he can make the step up to Manchester United and become a main part and an important part of the Manchester United starting 11. So he would protect the back 4 on his own. We're playing McFred, which is McTominay and Fred, or Matic and Fred in the big games. In the big games now, we won't have to do that. We could play Declan Rice, Pogba and Bruno. Like, it gives them the licence to go forward, and they know they got the protection behind them. So yeah, in my opinion, he would be an amazing sign, and he could cost up to, with Jesse Lingard add-on, we could pay an extra 10-20 million, or you never know what will happen, see how Jesse Lingard ends the season. But in at number 2 was Declan Rice. Let's go have a look at number 3. So guys, in at number 3, we have Rafael Varan, the Real Madrid centre-back. And this guy, he's 27, he's experienced, he's won 3 Champions Leagues, and I'm not sure how many La Liga titles, but he must have won a couple of them. He's a leader, he's got pace, he'd be the perfect fit for Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire and Lindelof are not good enough for Manchester United as a partnership. They both have their individual qualities, but they're both, as a partnership, not good enough for Manchester United. We've seen when Maguire has a bit of pace next to him, when Eric Bayer's played or Tonzebi's played, he's looked good and solid. But when he's next to Lindelof, there's always a mistake, because Lindelof can't cover for Maguire and he can't cover for his pace because they're both slow. Lindelof's not as slow as Maguire, but he's still slow. As for a centre back, he's still slow. For me, I would prefer Lindelof to be in the team over Maguire, but that's because. But I'm just going off the fact that Maguire's not going to get dropped. He's captain, so yeah, it'd be Maguire and Varan. Varan would bring experience, pace, leadership. He would force his way straight into that team. If we went and got, let's say, Ben White from Brighton, do you really trust that Solskjaer's going to pick him ahead of Lindelof? No. Ben White's not better than Bailly. You can argue that Ben White's not better than Tonzebi. He's not. Rafael Varan will walk into this team and demand his spot. He would also help us play a higher line up the pitch, because when we have a fast centre back next to Maguire, we can play higher up the pitch because they can cover the pace or lack of pace from Maguire, and we won't be as worried as when defenders are running in behind, because Rafael Varan will be able to catch them and get the ball off them and move the ball up the pitch. He's also very good at playing out from the back. If you've watched Real Madrid or him play for Real Madrid, him and Sergio Ramos that's obviously a world-class partnership, but him and Sergio Ramos are both very good at playing out from the back. And Rafael Varan, he chips in on the goals as well from the corners. He's got very good heading ability, very good on the floor technique. As I'm recording this video though, Christian Falk, I think the journalist name is, he's came out and said Chelsea are looking to sign Varan as well. So it's Manchester United's board, the Glazers. If they pull this one off, I'd be stunned. But these three signings, Jaden Sanchez, Declan Rice and Rafael Varan, will help us challenge for the title, in my opinion. And then the next summer we can get squad depth, or even think of we need a backup right back as well, but that's not a top priority for me, because we've got Brandon Williams and Tonzebi can play there. So thank you guys for watching these videos. If you do enjoy it, smash a like, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, let me know in the comments what your top 3 signings would be this summer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.